children, today I am going to discuss about verb. Now let me first tell you what are verbs. All doing words are called verb. Or we can say a verb is a word that denotes an action or being or position. For example, the peon rings the bell. In this sentence, what does the peon does? The peon rings. The word rings shows the work of the peon. So the word rings is the verb. Next comes the auxiliary verb. What are auxiliary verbs? An auxiliary verb is a helping verb. It helps to form the tense or mood of the main verb. The words is, am, are, was, were, been, have, has, shall, will, would, can, could, do, does, did, may, might and must are used as auxiliary verb. For example, I have a pen. In this the word have is a helping verb. You may go now. In this, the word may is a helping verb. She can sing. In this sentence, the word can is a helping verb. Now, let me explain about the object of the verb. Object of the verb. When we frame a question using the verb and the word what or whom, the word that answers to the question is the object of the verb. For example, the hunter killed the lion. Look at this sentence. The hunter killed the lion. In this sentence, what did the hunter kill? The lion. Here the lion is the object of the verb kill. Another example. He helps the poor. Whom does he help? The poor. Here the word the poor is the object of the verb helps. This object are divided into two parts. Direct object and indirect object. Direct object. A direct object is usually the name of something. It answers to the question what. For example, the teacher gave him a book. In this sentence, what did the teacher give? A book. So, here the word a book is the direct object. Now, take another example. The young man offered her a seat. In this sentence, what did the young man offer? A seat. So, here the word a seat is the direct object. Now, let me tell you about the indirect object. Indirect object, it denotes the person whom something is given or for whom something is done. It answers to the question whom. For example, the teacher gave him a book. In this sentence, to whom did the teacher give a book? The teacher gave him. So here, him is the indirect object. Take another example. The young man offered her a seat. In this sentence, to whom did the young man offer a seat? The young man offered her. So here the word her is the indirect object. Now, let me tell you about the kinds of verb. There are three kinds of verb. Transitive verb, intransitive verb. Third comes the verbs of incomplete predication. It is also called the linking verb. Transitive verb. A verb that requires an object to complete its meaning is called a transitive verb. For example, she wrote a letter. What did she write? A letter. A letter is the object here. Without the object, this sentence cannot give a complete meaning. So, when I say she wrote what? It does not give a complete meaning. It needs an object to complete this meaning. So, when I say she wrote a letter, it gives a complete meaning. It is a transitive verb. Remember that transitive verb needs an object to complete this meaning, but the object must either be a proper noun or a common noun. Second comes the intransitive verb. A verb that does not require an object to complete its sense but make good sense by itself is called an intransitive verb. For example, birds fly. In this sentence, the word birds is the subject and fly is the verb, but it has no object. Without object, this sentence gives a complete meaning. So, it is an intransitive verb. Remember that intransitive verb doesn't need any object to complete its sense. Now comes the verb of incomplete predication. It is also called the linking verb. Now, let me tell you what are the verbs of incomplete predication. Verb of incomplete predication are verbs which does not point to any action but join the subject and subject complement in a sentence. For example, the sentence Joha looks pretty. In this sentence, when I say Joha looks, it does not give a complete meaning. It needs a complement to complete its meaning. So, when I say Joha looks it gives a complete meaning. Here the word pretty is a compliment as it is neither a proper noun nor a common noun. And with this, I am ending my today's class. Goodbye.